All right. Let's see here. Let's get things set up properly. And that means rolling things around because, whoops, I was in, haha, I had the wrong game up. Let's see here. I was doing a late night Battletech stream last night and just couldn't sleep, so let's get this thrown up properly with Elite. And yoink. There we go. How about that? Hello, everybody! Mr. Moo here in the cockpit, here in Elite Dangerous, here at Glidden Enterprise, because today we're taking advantage of the engineering updates. We're going to be taking the Taurus out in a little bit. Right now we're on board Gunsight 1, where we're going to go grab a few more materials from the resource site in the rings of Narvert 5. Oh, shoutouts. First thing, Lil Anubis 12, thank you so much for the follow. Any relation to Lil Anubis? If not, what a coinky dink. Haha, Jumpy, watch out, that light fixture looks a little loose. It's Glidden, everything's a little loose. Terminus 1961, Jumpy Humpy Spider, Master 10 1750, Terlock 87, Commander Verid, Norathema, the Bibliophilus. Anybody else? No, I think that is everybody. Nightbot, Hankbot, and Norathema, thank you so much for the 1100 bits. Getting things off to a, that's quite the start to my day. I'll take it. Oh, it's Friday. Thank Jeebus. After all the confusion yesterday, and the lack of sleep, and just, bad deal. Bad deal, but I do know what we can do today, and that is a whole lot of engineering. I think I've got all the components for everything. I just want to kind of pad it out in case I need a little bit more. That, and we haven't taken this beast out for a while, so, you know. Who am I flying with today?
Standing by.
Eli?
Standing by.
Astra?
I'm here.
Alex? Alright. Gear up.
Gear up.
Lights on.
On.
So yeah, the Taurus. Not even its final form. Well, we'll fix that in a hurry. Let's see. Let's get ourselves oriented here.
You are clear of the station. Have a safe trip, Commander.
Actually, I've got the firepower. Why am I going to there? When I can go here. Well, other than the fact there's a planet in the way. Damn planets. Yep, nearest Haz-Res is right over there. It's like an old suit I like to wear, just every time I do, someone dies. You joke about that, but, yeah. Tried playing poker the other day with tarot cards. I got a full house and 3 people keeled over. And what do you think, chat? Should I have chat up or not? I'm still experimenting around. I'm just not sure I like... may as well. Marino Twine 07. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good weekend. Or that it's, you know, gonna be getting going here in a bit. Let's, okay, chat's back up. There we go. And a big thank you to everybody that showed up late last night to the BattleTech stream. I couldn't sleep. It does help people follow along better on the YouTubes. That's true, Terlock. Delta, hey, how you doing? And the Bibliophilus, thank you so much for that subscription. Now, why didn't that play the alert?
For thousands of years I lay dormant. Who has disturbed my...
Hey, best buddy!
Oh, it's you.
Alright, well, that fixes that. The Bibliophilus, thank you so much for that subscription. Welcome to the Plank Owners. I'm too drunk. Well... that can be considered flying dangerous then. Off of work, that is a good thing, Delta Fire Dragon. Those are two very good words to string together on a Friday. That sound effect happened when you detected hostile mechs. Well, that also works. I mean, I'm totally sober and I'm still missing stuff just by chatting. Texting and driving, bad deal. Add a third dimension to it, extra bad deal. There it is. You know, I kind of miss having the Hazres right around Glidden. Oh, well, mustn't complain. Time to get back to the bubble after a 35 KOI trip? Damn. Where were you at?
Copy, Commander. Initiating telepresence now. Fighter is ready. Just tell me what to do.
Tell you in a second, Cassia. Now, who are you and what are you going after? Attack my target.
Engaging target.
Copy. Enemy sighted.
Balance.
Moving to engage.
Power equilibrium restored.
Good morning, sir. This is your wake-up call.
Redirect your fire at the enemy, Commander. I'm not here for target practice.
Oh, whinge, whinge, whinge. I seem to have hit a rock. Who put the damn planet here? You know, I say that way too often. This shooting things at range. After flying the Taurus for so long, it confuses me.
Oh, I
Enemy
was
is
supposed to be
eliminated,
impressed.
Commander.
Well, bravo. Yes, very impressive. Excellent, superb. Carry on, the cab.
Limpet drone.
Attack mode.
Engage when ready.
I'm on the lookout, Commander. Scanning for contacts.
You had to go and blow up my limpets, didn't you?
Enemy is eliminated.
Oh, that's
Commander.
right. Yeah, taking that passenger out to the Great Ring.
Limpet drone. Programming.
Oh, what a mess. That's right, I do remember that now. So no, the big thing I'm looking for are mechanical components, and I doubt I'm gonna find any here, but...
Limpet drone error. Deploy cargo hatch. Limpet drone error. Deploy cargo hatch.
Fine, fine, fine. Hold on.
Limpet drone error. Deploy cargo hatch.
Oh, why is my fuel Cargo hatch, there. There.
Deployed.
Blood Drunk, good afternoon. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good pre-weekend, or weekend, depending. Just doing a little bit of collection here.
Cargo scoop retracted.
You're mining. Oh, the Spectrum organization. Haven't seen them here in Narvin in a while. Engines. I see something over here. I see contrails. Well, okay, technically not contrails, I know. But, you know, close enough. Oh ho! Hi there. Balance.
Redistributing.
Target power plant.
Scan detected. Under attack.
Locking on the target.
Scan detected.
Target destroyed.
Outstanding.
Searching for further contact.
Yeah, exhaust trail. That's a good way to put it. Gret, how you doing?
Warning.
Taking heat damage.
Bah.
Turbo shields offline.
Weapons.
Under attack. Warning. Thermal attack. Gaining heat.
Warning. Temperature is rising.
Yes, yes, yes. Can't cook an omelet without lighting a little bit of fire.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Hostile is down. Nothing else showing up on my scanner, Commander. All targets destroyed.
Need to drink a lot tonight to prepare myself for some heavy maintenance on a big rig tomorrow. In the heat? Ugh. No thank you. Right, so why isn't anything going out and collecting stuff? There we go. Stupid collectors, go collect more. Signal sources and low security systems for mechanical components. Yeah, I figured. I thought though, hey, I'm right here in Narvert. May as well just pick up a bunch of alternate stuff here and maybe I'll have enough to, you know, brute force it.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Or kill some Type 9s? Yeah, there's that too. Seems a bit rude, though.
Target shield. Cargo
Balance.
scoop deployed.
Power equilibrium restored.
Oh.
Enemy is down.
Yeah, I was supposed
That's
to be
the last of
impressed.
them.
Oh,
All
I
boats
see.
destroyed.
Well, bravo. Very impressive.
Eli?
Excellent. Superb. Carry on.
Eli, I swear. Why do I put up with this guy? Ghost Tracker, I'm here. Sorry, I was whistling at some birds. Usually I have better luck if I tweet at them. Yes, I love Eli. Well, no, that's actually a terrible, terrible lie. I think Eli's a right git is what he is.
Scan detected. Scan detected. Cargo scoop.
Weapons.
Target shields offline.
Hostile is down.
That sounds adorable, Ghost. I love it. Freudian slip. Huh.
Limpet drone error. Deploy cargo hatch. Cargo scoop deployed. Target shields.
Kind of like when he said, please don't kill me, and instead he said, hey, what are you carrying? Terminus. Yeah, a little bit of materials mining.
Enemy is down.
Just grabbing some stuff before I go and outfit the Taurus. Gonna try to grab all of the G5 upgrades. I think I've got all the equipment for it. Best response I've had from pirates is when one of them told me they should have listened to their mummy. Dang it. Alright. What was that command again? Hell, I don't remember my commands.
Ah, there's a new angel in heaven. In hell!
That's the one. I just write them, I don't memorize them. Recall the fighter.
Yes, Commander.
Set to one.
Fighter immediately.
Scan
Yes, Commander. Receiving telemetry. Stand by. Door opening.
cargo scoop retracted.
So as much fun as this is, I think we are all set. I think we are good to go on a little bit of a road trip.
Collector limpet expired.
Fighter on board. Finalizing retrieval process.
A little bit of a road trip. I think, well, yeah, first we're just gonna have to get our materials all set up. Fortunately, some of that, I've got all the special effects set up on my components. So I just need to do the main blueprints. Fortunately, I have a lot of those, and I mean a lot of those, bookmarked. Okay, let's reset the page, see what we got here. consumer firmware. Alright, yeah. I've got just about everything I need. Gret did the farming yesterday, gonna get the engineering tonight. If I've got this all mapped out the way I do, and I think I've got it right, we're either gonna get all the way to the top of grade 5 or we're gonna be close. I probably underdid it. I went for 5 rolls of every grade 5 per upgrade. That's probably not enough, but it'll be closer. Because I realized going through a bunch of stuff yesterday, holy crap, the Taurus isn't fully upgraded. Terrible thing. Terrible, terrible tragedy. So yeah, we're gonna get some things fixed up there. So some new neighbors moved in. Oh, Ghost Tracker, thank you so much for the 500 bits.
This is to apologize for any disruption that may or may not occur as I drink through this vodka bottle with this bottle of Coke. Also, cause you're an amazing streamer.
Aw, thank you so much, Ghost. I'm all blushy now. Well, thank you. No, I was going to say that some new neighbors moved in, and they have cats. And Yuki and Hank have been glued to the window, just watching them. It's adorable, and at the same time a little, oh, I wonder what they're plotting. Usually murder. Yeah, the AI paused as she looked at the bottle. It is green. Epic battle music? I think Yuki would just roll... She'd just give Hank a shove and roll him over the other cats. The bottle of, liquid! Yeah. Epic bottle music. Damn it, Gret. Oh, the Bibliophilus, thank you for the bit. I'm all out of bits now. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Gear down. Gear down.
Lowering.
More gear, please.
Attention. Deploy landing gear.
Yes, 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 yes. No worries, Bibliophilus. You got enough worries on your plate with that, yeah. Next month, another battle for me. Another battle or another bottle? I'm not sure if Gret doesn't have you beat either way. Gear, for the love of God, deploy the gear! Okay, advanced maintenance. I need to toss some of these extra limpets. Damn, that's a lot of integrity. Hey, I keep my ships well maintained. My stations, give or take. You know, ish. Okay, let's see what we need to do here. Let's see what we can do here. Otherwise, I may just have to zip around a little bit to the material traders first. Thank you, Terlock. Okay, power distributor first off. Charge enhanced. Oh, so very close. There we go, that's maxed. Engines. That's maxed. Hull reinforcement. That is not maxed. Did you ever get the answer from the community manager concerning whether or not Glidden could be upgraded? I did not. I'm gonna go poke him tomorrow and see what happens. Oh, so close. Let's get the other hull reinforcement in here. All so close. Witcher, hey, how you doing? Okay. Refresh you on material list. Frag cannons. Double shot. A little bit more. Seriously? Come on, guys. There. Power plant is good. Okay. Alright. Galaxy map.
Galaxy map.
We need to go find a material trader. There's one. Paying off fines for a Cobra you didn't know you had? You didn't know you had the Cobra, or you didn't know you had the fines? Oh, it's just a trip around the block, Ghost. No problem. Lights on?
Lights on.
Fines. Damn. So I'd be like, woohoo, free Cobra. Gear up.
Retracting landing module.
Released. Departure authorized.
Jumpy, for a moment I thought you said you drank prosciutto. I was like, how in the hell? Witcher, do you have any ideas how to make enough money to buy myself a Fer-de-Lance? Well, it depends on what you got right now. If you got an exploration ship, just go out on something like a 2-week expedition. The money isn't big, but it is constant. Cash per second. The CPS is high. If you're just set up for combat... then... Alright, no exploration ship. Never mind that, then. Road to riches is always a thing. That's kinda exploration. Wing trade missions, there you go. Duh. Yeah, the wing trade missions. We run a bunch, or the night crew does on the Narford, on the Air Entry Alliance chat, over on the Discord. Yeah, get in with them, and you'll be making good money. What I've seen, they make only like 1 million. Oh no 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 no. That's closer to 9 million. Refuse to acknowledge Road to Riches as exploration. No, it's not exploration, but it is money-making. Besides, it may be exploration for people who've never seen it before. I mean, come on, just because I wasn't the first guy to discover Europe doesn't mean I don't want to go there. Three-quarter impulse.
Three-quarter impulse engaged.
Yeah, I really suppose that should have been the first question. Viper 3 and a Type 6. You can put passenger modules on a Type 6. You can haul a fair amount of people. I was gonna say a good amount. A fair amount of people with a, T6. I thought I was, and then I found out some other bastard put a flag there. Actually, a lot of flags. Also, if you can find it, I've got a copy of The Onion's Our Dumb Century.
Lakon, Kilo Yankee, Lima. This port is under federal control. Submit your randomized security scans on.
Would it be possibly recognized as Mr. Tank's deputy? Certainly.
Go for approach to pad 1-1.
Remind me in the chat, and I will see about deputizing you. Copy 1-1. Anyway, I was saying I've got a copy of the Onion's collection, Our Dumb Century. Just a collection of Onion headlines. Gear down?
Gear down.
No, you don't need any special rank for the Fer-de-Lance. It's a universal ship. And speaking of Europe, one of the articles was about the start of World War I.
Landing operation complete.
Yes, you can be the Deputy Spider. And the headline for the start of World War I was, I believe, France declares war on Germany, declares war on Austria, declares war on Hungary, declares war on Serbia, declares war on Russia, declares war on Britain. Ottoman Empire declares war on self. You there, material trader. I need 14 cadmium. Which I can get for a few ruthenium. Alright, that's the cadmium taken care of. Now, I need germanium. Uranium, polonium, germanium. And I can get that via the nickel. Jumpy, yes, I did watch that. Well, yes. Also, the day after the armistice was signed, The Onion ran a headline, Archduke Franz Ferdinand comes back from vacation, looks around going, "Hey guys, what'd I miss?" Oops. Let's see here, I got the germanium, anything else? Molybdenum. Or molybdenum, or, yeah. It's cuter to say molybdenum. I need one of those. Alright, solved. Okay, that takes care of my elemental needs. Galaxy map.
Choose somewhere interesting this time, please.
That'll be the manufactured materials. Taking me over to the Luwanja system. Also, their headline for World War II was WA headline continued on page 2. Use too big a typeface. Now, of course, switch over to page 2 and it's R. Gear up.
Clear of the landing pad.
Gear
You
coming
are go
up.
for departure.
That is a hell of a mountain right there. Oh, glad I don't have to climb it.
All clear. Till next time, Commander.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea, Ghost Tracker. Don't go running out of gas. That's a bad deal as far out as you are. Putting the stream on the laptop and heading to the kitchen, it's cooking time.
Temperature critical.
You timed that, didn't you? So what's everybody's weekend plans? I mean, I know there's a truck being worked on. I'm hoping to head over to the Museum of Flight. I've been there a few times already, but, you know, I can't stop. I love that place. Jumpy, 75-ton mech on scanner. Could be an Orion, could be a Black Knight. Have fun with that. And yeah, if you haven't been to the Museum of Flight here in, well, down in SeaTac, actually, amazing place. First time I went there, I went into the main hall, and holy crap, they had an MD-21 sitting there. And the MD-21 was part of the Blackbird family. And whenever you walk into a building and you see an SR-71 or a 71 derivative sitting there, it kind of makes you perk up and take notice. Also the fact they had an F-104 hanging from the ceiling. Also they have an F-14 in Jolly Rogers colors out front, and, well, That just fills me with all kinds of happy seeing that every time I go past.
Lakon, Kilo Yankee Lima. Be aware, weapon fire restrictions are in place in this sector.
Copy and understood.
Assigned to landing pad 03.
Copy 03. Gear down.
Lowering gear.
Blocking bay access is the prime. Landing successful. Engines disengaged.
Alright, I need 25 compact composites total. Terralock, want to go to the Smithsonian's Satellite Airplane Gallery? Oh, you mean the, oh, is that the Hazy? Yeah, the Ubgar Hazy Annex. I've heard about that place. The last time well, the only time I went to the Smithsonian, the Air and Space Museum, I was a wee lad. That was back in the mists of time. Okay, let's see, our compact composites are taken care of. Conductive ceramics. Conductive ceramics. So now it's conductive components. Conductive ceramics. Ghost Tracker, been to the Tank Museum in Bovington and the Train Museum up north. Oh, I would love to go to the Tank Museum. Closest we have, I think, is the Armor Museum at, I cannot remember where. It's in Maryland. Brain fart. Okay, conductive ceramics. I need 4 of those. Oh, overkill is underrated. Okay, and I need conductive components. I need 20 of those. Taking care there. Oh, Tiger 131. Amazing engineering that went into it, I'll say that. I saw T-3485, left my brother, bearing in mind he was 9, at the door, sprinted towards it, jumped on it in a hugging manner, and got yelled at. Why? It's a tank. What are you gonna do to it? Okay, conductive components. Good. Electrochemical arrays. Need 4. Actually, I need 5. But I only have 4. Electrochemical array. Here we go. Which I can get. There we go. 75 tons, Orion 1K. That's an LRM-15, 2 medium lasers, SRM-4, AC-10. The poor man's Atlas. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay, electrochemical arrays taken care of. Hybrid capacitors. Hybrid capacitors, where are you? There we go. I need 7. I can get those from the polymer capacitors. Takes care of that. Been to the Intrepid. Been there as well. Got to see the Enterprise. The OV-101. That was neat to see. Also, since I've been to the Intrepid, the museum here, the Museum of Flight, and the Museum of the Strategic Air Command. Wait, yeah, Strategic Air Command in I cannot remember if Kansas or Nebraska. They all kind of blur together. So I've seen all 3 members of the family. I've seen an A-12, a MD-21, and an SR-71. Which is kind of neat. That fills out some kind of card, I'm sure. Hybrid capacitors, I just did that. Right. Mechanical components, 25 of them.
Your kind words are appreciated!
Oh, Ghost Tracker, thank you so much for the 337 and Quack. Ah, the majestic space duck. Mechanical components, here we go. I need 18 for the biotech conductors. Well, 15. Okay, I need 3 more. Actually, no, I need 10 more. Son of a... Officials, 34 for proto-light alloys. Alright, there we go. Proto-light alloys. There's what we're gonna go with. Proto-light alloys, and that is... Yep, okay. That's taken care of. Proprietary composites. Sorry this is taking so long. I keep falling into chat. Proprietary composites. I've got 15 of them. Alright. Grade 4. Okay. There we go. Proprietary composites. I need 15 total. Core dynamics and 2 for 12 high density. Sorry. Wait a minute. Didn't I need high density composites up here? Nope. Okay. Wait, they have a World War I exhibit with talking horses? Damn, I didn't know Mr. Ed was a vet. Also, just about the most ill-advised bit of merch I've ever seen. I was in the local box store, and Niao pointed out to me that for a lot of their school supplies, they had My Little Pony glue sticks. Just think about that a second. Okay, now I need the encoded stuff. I think I need data now. Galaxy map.
Galaxy map.
Encoded, alright. Encoded Luwanja, that is... Ray Gateway, okay. Yeah, that's one of those things. If it had glitter, that'd be perfect. Oh, you win. I don't know what you win, but you certainly win a thing. Gear up.
Gear coming up.
Landing coupler disengaged. Follow the greens on your way out.
One of my IRL contacts is a real exhibitor of impatience. That's too bad. Probably a ticket to hell I'll add it to the pile. Why am I in this handbasket? Why am I going so fast? And why is it heating up? Collection of stuff, replica Thompson, tail end of an airdrop bomb. Well, that's better than the business end, I imagine. Though you could do one of those like they've got for like Marvel or, you know, Marvel Heroes or Star Wars, where it's like, you know, the Millennium Falcon sticking out of the wall, or, you know, Iron Man coming through the wall. You could do that with one of those bombs real easy, I bet. .128mm shell that can be done with? Neat. Now you just gotta decide whether it's arriving or departing. Oop. And we are overshooting. Any advice for what combat ship I should try to grind? The Chieftain. Haha. Chieftain, just straight up Chieftain. And I'm gonna zoom past this station again. So now we're in the opening credits of Star Trek. I'll tell you what's funny. Speaking of World War I, World War II equipment, from Niao's grandfather, she inherited a couple of swords, and all we heard was swords. Didn't know what they were. You know, we take, you know, we get them shipped to us, and they're actually German cavalry sabers from World War I with the monogram of the Kaiser on them. There's an interesting bit of history for you.
Recon Kilo Yankee Lima. This is Flight Operations Department. Please comply with established docking procedures, Commander.
Lakon Kilo Yankee Lima request docking clearance.
Requesting.
Request approved. Prep for arrival on landing pad 2-6.
Copy 2-6. Yeah, technically it's called a Deegan, I guess. I was unaware of that. But yeah, it's a, because a saber is curved, isn't it? This is a straight blade. It's a straight-bladed, sword with a curved hilt on it. Gear down.
Deploying landing gear.
Attention, deploy landing gear. Landing complete. Docking was engaged. Enjoy your visit, Commander.
Yeah, the Chieftain is a relatively cheap warship. I mean, all things considered. And for what it's capable of, and as versatile as it is for configuring. Oh, that's too bad, Delta. Oh, tech broker. Can I afford anything? No. Next. Okay, so what is my last stop here? I need... compact composite, conductive ceramics. Modified consumer firmware. I need 12 total. Alright, and I can get that from the modified embedded firmware, of which I have plenty. That's a hell of a steal, Ghost. Well done. No, I need to go back in here. Okay, the proprietary composites. I need 13 security firmware patches. I need 17 total. Security firmware patch, that's grade 4. I can get that for the modified embedded firmware, alright. Sir Dirty Dog, hello. How you doing? Welcome to the show. Okay, I've got, let's get my workshop here. Power distributor is good. Engines, I believe, are good. Yep, they're all the way upgraded. Hull reinforcement. Oh, so close, but yeah. Leave that. Hull reinforcement package, right, that's... I need the actual hull armoring. Frag cannon. Double shot. That's close. That's really close. We'll come back. We'll revisit that in case we need to. This stuff is definitely more in need of some love right now. Oh, it's better. Okay, that's good. Frag cannons are up. FSD. Good. Power plant. That's going to be modified later. Okay, now we just got to go and get... now we need the railgun. The hull armoring. And the shield boosters. DD is 234 light years away. Todd is 188. Celine. Okay, let's... Got all my materials, so let's see. Engineers. Okay, Celine. Yep, you're who we're going for. 159 light years. Modified consumer firmware, damn it. Yeah. Such a pain in the butt. Seven jumps, that's not bad at all. Gear up.
Landing module retracted.
Disengaged. Departure authorized.
Gonna lurk for a bit? Sounds good, Jumpy. Take care. Have a good shower. Don't get stepped on.
You have cleared the no-fire zone. Until next time, Commander.
Terlock, the only thing keeping charge enhanced from going to grade 4? I was gonna say, I know you can get, if you're capable of doing wing assassinations, or if you're capable of winging up and, you know, going with somebody else for wing assassinations, there's some materials there that can help out. Let me get this trip wrapped up, and I can actually back you up. Yeah, let me get this little, this little expedition done with. Let me get all the upgrades done. The shield's boosted, the booster's boosted. The guns are in good shape. I mean, it was an infinitesimal upgrade on the guns, but I like being thorough. Wish I had a computer for crossplay.
Warning.
Yes, I know we're running low on gas. That's fine. Ah, you have a computer, just not one capable of running Elite well. Could you load up an Xbox emulator on it? I'm joking. Also, I checked the Frontier store. I was unaware that they had the original Elite for download. I was thinking about running that today. But they aren't running Engineering Week on the original Elite, so, you know. Maybe next week. Quite possibly. You know, try that. You don't know if you could do it. What, the original Elite? How hard can it be? It was made in what, 83, 84? Come on, we ought to be able to play rings around that. We're tech savvy. We're advanced. Oh, your phone could definitely run it. I'm just not sure where you'd plug in the throttle and stick. Original Elite only really needed the keyboard? Yes, technically. I just want to see if it could run, you know, run this. You know. If I run it on my computer, would it be compatible with the current setup I've got? Oh, crap. Are you going to be okay, Ghost? Or is this like a Call the Fuel Rats moment, or is this a I gotta divert 5 light years moment? Closest system you can buy the Chieftain. Where are you at? If you're in Narvard, then, let's see. Really? That doesn't seem right. Huh. Okay, so if you are in Narvard, the closest station to buy an Alliance Chieftain here, according to this data, is McDivitt Dock in the Lu Huang system. And that's 125 light years away from Narvard. Apparently a high demand. That, and it is the closest Alliance system. That is the one thing you have to keep in mind. I believe it's only sold at Alliance stations. But the station's only 12 light seconds away from the beacon, so slight bonus. And the data's only 32 minutes old, so they're still going to have them. In the gap between the Orion Cygnus and the Perseus Arm, a lot of brown dwarves. Blech. Misbegotten piles of hydrogen, a lot of them. Lots of modified embedded firmware for wings. Yeah, exactly. That's why I've got so much of it. I've become very, very good at those headhunter missions. And these shields are just going to get stronger. I may lose a little... I'm going to lose like 2% resistance. But I'm going to gain just that much more strength out of them, so... They may actually not collapse. I may be able to pull off these fights without losing my shields, which... That'd be a hell of a thing to see. T-Class brown dwarves hate me so much. T-Class brown dwarves are made of hatred. No, it's way easier to trade down, Terlock. Yeah, Northema, glad to help out. Yeah, if you have a grade 5, it is much easier to trade down to a grade 4. I think. Anyway, right now with the current boosts they got going on, yeah, it's good to trade down. Y-class dwarf stars are cute. Some you can't even boil water in. Oh, so you mean it's like the retro thrusters on an Asp Explorer. Those things couldn't melt preheated ice. Well, Turlock, once I get back to the home systems, we'll get things sorted out. Then I gotta go have a word with Dee Vaderman. No, Dee does the shield boosters. I need the shield. Well, I need both, actually. So I gotta go talk to Lei Chung and Dee Vaderman. Lovely. I love this ship. And we overshoot, because of course we do. Reorganize all my guns to lasers on my gunship in a tired haze. I've had days like that. I know, I've got a great idea to engineer a thing, but I'm too tired to realize how stupid it is to engineer this thing. Yep, that's going to be too hot an approach. This will be awesome! 3 hours later, I don't think it's actually awesome. Yeah. See also my attempt at a all rapid-fire pulse laser Fer-de-Lance. All cannon type 10. Yeah, let's not go into that.
Lakon Kilo Yankee Lima commencing automated flight control routine. Please observe docking protocols.
Gear down.
Access granted.
Gear down.
Proceed to landing pad 02.
Copy 02. Alright, Celine, got a project for you.
Touchdown complete. Engaging ship restraints. Your arrival has been noted.
There we go. Okay, that's the armor. Next up, let's see here. It's either Didi or Lei Chung. Alicors 07, how are we all today? Doing good, just finalizing... Alakazam, nice. Just finalizing my... the Taurus. Just getting its final form. Didi, 129 light years. Lei Chung... 153 light years. Let me make a guess. You're in the Laxac system. You are in... Leasty. There's Leasty. Come on. That's not too bad, actually. Okay, I can go to both of those in fairly short order. I'm in the cook system now. I need... Actually, I need to go talk to Todd, too. Zachariah and Nemo. No, not Nemo. Who is my plasma cannon guy? That is... Turner? Plasma cannon. Bill Turner, there he is. Bill Turner, he is in Alioth. Well, that's not bad at all. That's perfect. That's 13 light years. All right. Gear up.
Gear up.
Restraints disengaged.
Oh,
Commence
son of a
departure.
Okay, actually, we're gonna have to zero the throttle right now because I'll be right back. I just got a message from the office, and there's apparently something very, very heavy waiting for me there. So, yeah, I'm not gonna run any commercials. Wouldn't know how anyway if I did. But I will be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. I gotta go apparently pick up a dining room table. I'll be right back, possibly with a hernia. That's one of the boxes. This is gonna take a little bit longer than I thought. So let's see here. No. Don't die. I will not die. That is not the source I wanted. Let's see here. Let's see here. Text. Here we go. 4 boxes. 4 boxes, approximately 90 pounds apiece. Really big, unwieldy boxes. And our apartment building is like, say, 2 city blocks across. And the office is on the opposite side. Scope, hi there. Caught me at a funny time. And yerk. No. Shrink it down a little bit. There we go. There's the notifier. Be right back. Ow. I'm back. I'm alive. Kind of. Ouch. Much ouch. I was doing fine, except one of those boxes. There was a, oh, let me get plugged in here again. Oh, water. Water's my friend. No, one of those boxes. There was a slight, bump in the hallway. Oh no, not hernia. Slight bump. And I ended up dropping the box. And it could have very well sustained some severe damage had it not been cushioned by my big toe. On the other hand, I have now the Puget Sound yodeling champion. I'm gonna need a minute. I'm gonna go talk to Bill. Yes, the box is good. The box is okay. Well saved, yeah. I should totally read back in the chat. You see that? That assumes I can actually read at the moment. Alakazam, Alakazoom. Moo has gone to move a table. No, Moo has gone to bring in a table. Yeah. What in the hell? Lovely. I've got crazy people in my chat. Be right back. Need to refill my water. 3/4 impulse.
3/4 impulse.
Actually, that's a bad idea. Oh, figures, Hank, you little bastard. Technically, I didn't move a table. Well, yes, I did move a table. So, a table we ordered in January finally arrived. The Duchess. Why can I not hear myself? Alright, maybe that's better. Maybe. Oh, yeah, Meow and I ordered up a table in January. Off of Kickstarter. And, yeah. So, we haven't really had a proper dining room table. We've had card tables. We've had folding tables. We've had some very nice folding banquet tables, but never a proper dining room table. And then we got this little thing. I think, yeah, looking back at these boxes, I'm going to end up with a retroactive hernia. It's called the Duchess, and it is a gaming table with a topper on it that turns it into a dining room table. From Board Game Tables. Terminus, I'm pretty good about Kickstarter stuff. There's only... Actually, no, all the projects I've backed have arrived. There have been a few that I dodged a bullet on, but yeah. So yeah, that just arrived. But no, I bring the box in and I look. I come into the TV room, and Hank has taken this little stuffed plush bull that I've got. The basis for my little mascot there in the corner. We call him Hugs, because he's a Hugs Bison. And yeah, Hank is sleeping with his paws wrapped around it like he is hugging it. Of course, the moment I pull out the camera, Hank bolts. Really would have liked to have shown you that picture. Adam H29, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the crazy. Pull up a seat. No, Hank did not eat it. No, Hank was very good. Hank is a good boy. Hank cuddles his toys, apparently. Yuki, she's just a little murder bot. I mentioned that and I can hear her crying from the other room over. She's also a little attention whore. Ah, well. Aw, is this what I think it is? It is. Aw. It's the Hugs Bison.
Macon Kilo Yankee Lima. Automated flight control protocol initiated. Please submit a request prior to landing.
So here I go now, landing at Bill Turner's place. Member of the Illuminati here, actually, or the club. You're down?
Down and locked.
Alright, Bill is who we talk to for the plasma cannon.
Docking procedure completed. Ship secured. Greetings, Commander.
I'm short of heat vanes. Huh. Alright, well, the plasma cannon's almost at full power, so I'll work with it. The sensors, on the other hand, could use a bit of lightening up. Close enough for now. And that actually increases our jump range out to 25 light years. That's not bad. Galaxy map.
Galaxy map.
Actually, no. DD 141. Lee 159 and Todd 75. Oh, Jeebus, Ghost Tracker, don't do that! Doesn't matter if you're 500 jumps or 5 jumps away. If that happens, you got problems. Granted, you have a lot more problems if it's at 500 than at 5, but... Thank you, Aligors. Need fuel out in the black? No stations or stars you can gather fuel from? Call fuelrats.com. They have fuel. You don't. Any questions? Gear up.
Released.
Gear
Departure
up.
authorized.
Been legit getting rather paranoid about people, even the fuel rats. That's a sad state of affairs if you're paranoid of the fuel rats. That's too bad. I'm not saying that's like, you know, a sad state on your part. That's just... what kind of world are we in when we can't even trust the rats? Do you get a free t-shirt after 10 rescues? No, but you get a good lecture. He was Athador telling me about, somebody who... He would jump someplace, run out of fuel, call the fuel rats, and then jump out again before they could give him the debrief. He just thought they were like a refueling service, not like emergency assistance. So he wasn't bothering to get a fuel scoop, he'd just call the rats and tell them what system he was going to be in. That's why I couldn't be... I do not have the temperament to be a fuel rat. Something like that happened to me, and I think somebody'd be getting their daily recommended allowance of vitamin tungsten. Yeah, that is some next level stuff there. So here I think is where the biggest upgrade is going to come from. Right now I've got a grade 1 railgun. I've got a grade 1 short-range blaster on my railgun, with the feedback cascade. This is going to upgrade that quite a bit. Hank, howdy Hank, how you doing, buddy? I now have a giant beast cat right here. Alright, Todd, let's have a word. To Chrono, Moo really is live. Yes, I am. Though, there is a distinct difference between live and alive. Because I just got my butt kicked by a dining room table. Three-quarter impulse.
Three-quarter impulse.
Yeah, I just got my butt handed to me. So, yeah, Niao and I ordered up something called the Duchess, which is from Game Tables. BoardGameTables.com, I believe. And, yeah, it's a dining room table that you can take the top off of, and you've got a gaming table for miniatures, wargaming, etc. Well, today of all days is the day it decided to arrive. It is neat. Unfortunately, arrived right in the middle of stream, and they were very big boxes. We're talking about 90 pounds a box, and I've still got to go back and get one more box. Also, our apartment building is on 3rd Avenue and 5th Avenue, which tells you how big our apartment building is. And of course, the office is on the opposite side. I went to the office, and oh, the manager there. Lovely young lady, wonderful person. And she says, do you need a dolly of some kind, or do you need a cart? And I said, yes, please, do you have one? She said, no. And that's when I knew the day was gonna need a few... this day was gonna need some help to get through. No, she's actually she's the most competent help of the place. Ghost Tracker, what's with America naming their street numbers Avenue? Give me one moment there. Gear down.
Lowering gear.
To landing pad 07.
Ghost Tracker works better with one eye, I think.
Are you okay in there?
Yeah, I'm fan-tastic. Nothing but gumdrops and ice cream in here.
Oh, really? Can I come in too?
I'm surrounded by idiots.
I thought you were surrounded by gumdrops and ice cream.
So, a Ghost Tracker, an interesting thing here. So a road is anything that connects 2 points. That's the most basic of the naming conventions. A way is a small side street off of a road. A street is a public way that has buildings on both sides, and they run perpendicular to avenues. So you got 3rd Avenue and, say, Peach Street. Avenue, a public way with buildings or trees on either side. They run perpendicular to streets. So basically, you got streets that go one way and avenues that go the other. It's to help people kind of figure out, okay, is it a north-south or is it an east-west kind of way? A boulevard, a very wide city street that has trees and vegetation on both sides with a median in the middle. A lane, a narrow road found in a rural area, basically the opposite of a boulevard. A drive, a long winding road that has its route shaped by its environment, like a nearby lake. So Lakeshore Drive, that's determined by the shape of the lake. A terrace, a street that follows the top of a slope. Place, a road or a street that has no throughway or leads to a dead end. And a court is a road or a street that ends in a circle or a loop. So there you go, you're drunk, but now you've been educated in street naming conventions. Because we here at the Mr. Moo Show, we like to be educational as well as entertaining. And hell, if you can't be one, try to be the other. What about a close? No idea. Short range blaster, come here. Yeah, welcome to Learning Roads with Moo. I'm Mr. Moo, and today we're learning about roads. SimCity streaming? Kinda, sorta. And there we go. Close is when it's close to the original name. For instance, Victoria Road, Victoria Close. Huh. I've never heard of that. Okay, next up is Dee Dee. No. We're gonna go to, Lee Chung. He does the shield boosters, I think. Engineers. Whoever does shield boosters first. Dee Dee, G5 shield booster. Alright, there's what we want to go talk to. Well, that's interesting, Ghost. A very narrow alleyway between two buildings, often overhung by one of the buildings on the upper floor. Neat. Terlock. Yeah, 90%, yeah.
Departure authorized.
To be honest, that you can... Vodka, man. Oh, I may need to go talk with him. So Terlock, your gunship goes almost 300 at boost. To be honest, getting a gunship that high is an achievement. Usually you can't get them to go that fast unless you shove them off a cliff. And having grown up near the Iowa-Minnesota border, I can say with truth that, yeah, kind of sounds like this. Oh, geez! Oh, geez! Also, let's see if I can find this one. Right, for those of you who are maybe taking some driver tests in the future, just remember this. Also, screw it, we're gonna... the question I have with that light, do I stay or do I go? I think you run. But yeah, we're gonna relax the regs a little bit here, because there's also something that I read ages ago. Which just... oh... No, this was taken a while back. It was somebody describing the degrees of... the degrees of pulp. Let's see. All right, let's go for the jump here. So yeah, somebody had a picture a while back of their orange juice. Yes, I'm just throwing out random stuff. My brain is still trying to process the retroactive hernia. But yeah, it was the degrees of pulp in orange juice, and they were looking through the orange juice aisle, and it said you know, no pulp, with pulp, more pulp, and loaded with pulp. And they decided with the increasing degrees of pulpitude that you will find the other orange juice in the store with loaded with even more pulp. Extra loaded with lots of pulp. Holy shit, that's a lot of pulp. Seriously, there's a lot of pulp in this motherfucker. Stop fucking with me. Who would want this much pulp? I'm not fucking with you. There's so much goddamn pulp in this sumbitch, you should forget a straw, because you're gonna need a fucking ladle. Screw the ladle, get a carving knife. No longer juice, just slightly damp pulp. And an orange. These are the degrees of pulp. I said I relaxed the rules a little bit. Yes, that is some very fine Pulp Fiction, Jumpy. Ghost Tracker, if you please.
Oh, snap! The monster I sent you to kill is actually a monster truck! Puns, motherfucker!
Alicors, you ought to know that, yeah, usually my language is a little bit more colorful. And it's Friday, and it's the weekend, and you know what? If anybody's watching, kids, this is how adults talk sometimes. At least the childish ones. Sometimes. We try to be educational here. DD. I need to use your laboratory. Ghost, I swear. Tyrlock, these are the words that are fun to say but should never be said in polite company. Yeah. How was it I heard it? Heaven for the climate, hell for the company. Well, I figure it's got to be okay. I shared that story with my mother, and she just laughed. I'm not afraid of Satan. I dated his daughter-in-law for a while. Yeah, me too.
Lakon Kilo Yankee Lima. Automated flight control protocol initiated.
Gear down.
Submit a request.
Gear
prior
down.
to landing. Docking permission authorized. You may proceed to landing pad 07.
Copy 07, on my way down. And do you think the landing pads at Narvert are cluttered? Look at this! This place is a dump.
Docking procedure complete.
You know, Alicors, I don't know that that's entirely true. Anyway. Need to sit down and do some serious planning so I can sit down and do some serious engineering. They have to man their flight control of the robot. What's Narvert's excuse? Bigger station. Uber, hello there! Okay, shield boosters. Let's get the heavy duty set up first. And yes, that could use some work. Flow control. Right, we're gonna change that up. We're going with super caps. Close enough. Okay, shield boosters. Now then, the thermal resist. Yeah, you could use a little bit of work, couldn't you? How you doing, Uber? You come with a volume control? To do. Okay. I think we can get this close enough. Let's see what the other boosters can do. Good enough. Well, actually, we can get these boosted up too. It looks like everything should be good, so we're going to go with that. Flow control. Oh, okay. To get the last resistance. Nope. Good enough. I think, and just make sure here. Thermal is good. Heavy duty is good. The resistances are good. I think we're good. Now we need is Lee Chung for the actual shield generator. And I do believe that covers everything. Gear up.
Gear coming up.
Ship released. Departure authorized.
What are we looking here for stats? Well, shield health has gone up. 495, now it's 525. That may not sound like a lot, but it's good.
Automated flight control protocol.
Good thermal resistance.
Thank you, Commander.
Hull's gone up a bit. That's like 100, maybe 150 points. I've even got some improved thermal resistance. Before I was sitting at negative 2% or so. Apples, let's see here. Alicors, did you see my screenshots from earlier? No, I didn't. Go have a look at that. Alright, I'll go have a look at that Alicors after we're wrapped up here. Yeah, 468 jumps. That's a number that kind of sticks out in my head, too.
Warning.
Yes, Alex, I see it. I need to fuel up. And I suppose don't forget mods to you ought to give me a timeout there, I guess.
But hey ho, can always buy more.
Alcors, thank you for the 500 bits. And yeah, Alcors, see if you can hit me with a timeout. I guess I did throw a little bit of language out. Actually, I'm kind of curious if I can, if I can get timed out.
Warning, temperature critical.
I do remember it was a while back, oh, who was it? I think I saw somebody accidentally get banned by his own mods. Oh no, he's gone drunk with power. Wait, no he hasn't. He's still drunk on power.
Warning, temperature critical.
You're the mistress of puns. Go punish him or something. I don't know.
Oh, snap! The monster I say you killed is actually a monster truck! Puns, motherfucker!
There you go. That is a big burger, Witcher. Did you win some kind of contest? Did you lose some kind of bet?
Hold on. Now I see a light.
Walk towards it!
Huh, fair enough. I has been abused. He's Alakazam with his jumpy and master control over the rules, trying to make this stream my terminus like some unholy witch. Do you smell burnt toast by any chance? Just, you know, just trying to cover the bases here. Burnt toast, sulfur, you know. Ghost, let's be fair, I think that was a team effort. Let's be honest here. Also, if you're yelling in all caps, "Ha, I broke him," when a moment ago you were going, "Hulp abuse." I'm trying to add up 2 and 2 here, and it's coming out as 5 1/4. Don't blue screen the mods. Do you have any idea how hard it is to find? Who am I gonna bring up for a replacement? You? You're gonna be dead in 30 minutes of a heart attack from all those burgers. Then I gotta find another one. Well, I do believe that man just died of meat poisoning. Phrasing, right. Hamburger poisoning. Also, if anybody knows how to make runes... If anybody knows how to make runes... So I've got a plush Mjolnir. Well, not plush, foam. And I want to, instead of possess the power of Thor, I want to remove that and add the power of admin. Yes, whosoever holds this hammer, if they be worthy, shall possess the power of admin. Or bad. Not sure whether I want to have...
Please observe docking protocol.
Not sure if I want to say admin or bad.
Access granted. Proceed to landing pad 02.
Copy 02. Gear down. Gear down.
Landing modules deployed.
Trader's Rest, the last of our major stops.
Touchdown complete. Engaging ship restraints. Your arrival has been noted.
My landings aren't rough. Uber, that's a good plan. Just hop in the fighter and go ham on the power grid. Well done. I hadn't considered that, actually. Really? Really? Ha ha ha. Gear up.
Ship restraints disengaged.
Retracting docking
Commence
module.
departure.
Do any of you have a good guide for an exploration ship? If you can afford it, an Anaconda. I've got a few build ideas on that. As long a jump range as possible, that would be the Anaconda then. With good engineering, if you top everything out at full grade 5 and grade 4 upgrades for either... Oh, you can't afford an Anaconda? Well, then you're SOL. Next best I would say is the Asp Explorer. I'm sorry, I just got some crazy stuck in my ears here, and it actually knocked me out of hyperspace. You can't afford that either. Okay, so what you want... Yeah, what you're looking for then is a hauler, because you are apparently on a shoestring of a budget. Okay, 2.2 mil for an exploration ship. Honestly, a Cobra 3. It won't have the maximum jump range, but it's a go-anywhere kind of ship. But an Exploraconda should run around, 200 million. I know that sounds expensive, and it is approximately 100 times what you currently have. But it will, with good engineering, it will jump north of 70 light years. I made a hauler that goes north of 500 meters per second. You could also sell your commander's kidney. That's true. That's true. You can use the spacesuit life support for, you know, to substitute for a liver.
Warning, temperature critical.
Remlock with built-in dialysis. Well, they sell those, what? Is it the Comitra cigars? The ones that are designed to work with a life support system so it doesn't overtax? Yeah, Uber's got the measure of it there, Witcher. That basically any ship can be an explorer if you make all the modules as lightweight and as small as possible, other than the FSD. Now, a hauler has pretty good range, and it's in your budget. Used ship trading, that'd be a thing. I'd enjoy that, especially... Excuse me. Especially if they had some kind of random leftover boost. I thought you wanted the power plant at max too. It's 50-50. I mean, you can derate it and be just fine as long as you don't charge your jump drive while you're scooping.
Warning, temperature critical.
You have only 300,000 light years on the clock. Wait a minute, 300,000 light years? So it went to Beagle Point and back. Twice. Highway miles. That's how you call it, highway miles. Ran when parked. You'd enjoy it, especially when people throw some maxed out keelbacks. Yeah. Let's keep holding to that theory and see what happens. Literally nothing. Gonna go off, gotta do stuff and sleep some. Gonna wash my car in the morning.
Warning.
Ah, not sexy car wash. Damn.
Warning, temperature critical.
But take care, have a good night, and have a good weekend. Almost home. A Guardian power plant is heavier than regular, but it is also... Coriolis had it. Guardian power plants kick out more power, so like a grade 5 Guardian power plant will kick out more power than a 6A power plant. So you can drop one grade down, save weight, and still get a little bit more power. As far as I understand. I could be wrong on that, but I thought I read that on Coriolis. You just can't engineer them, as far as I know. Terlock, take care. Alright. Have a good weekend, and yeah, hope to catch you later. Hit me up later tonight, and I should be free to help you out get some cash and get some materials for engineering. How in the hell did it do that, Bibliophilus? Gonna be late though? Alright, no problem, Turlock. Yeah, I've still got to update all of my voice attack stuff. Sweet home Narvard. Broken light fixtures and all. Hey, the Narvard system's at war, and for once, it's not us. Moving up. Heard about the HCS plugin being very useful. How do you like it other than having to redo some things? Personally, I love it. Add some character and add some, add some personality to the ship, depending on who I'm flying with. Of course, you can add that in with other characters too, like Kix. She's free, rather than, paying for an HCS pack, but not quite as much functionality. Good for a few jokes here and there, though. Like, whenever I see a target, I tell Kix, send the warrant, or transmit the warrant, or notify the target.
Transmitting warrant comms, Commander.
More killing! More violence!
You have 1 point left on your license. Have a good day.
Yeah, Kix is free, Alicorns, if you go to Ripley Galactic, or just Google it. She hasn't been supported in a few updates to Elite, but still free and handles the majority of what you need it to happen with. Transmit the warrant. Dang it, I can't remember what I put that other command in as. There we go. Thantos, didn't know about that one? Oh yeah, no problem. Transmit warrant notification.
Transmitting warrant comms, Commander.
I love me some violence!
Uh-huh.
Landing permitted. Adjust heading for approach to pad.
Marino, I may have. What, the purple here? Yeah, that's the reverse thrusters. These are the retros on the Chieftain. Gear down.
Lowering landing gear.
This is a very good ship, Thantos. This is... I just got... excuse me. Just got done engineering the hell out of it. I mean, I thought it was high quality before, but now this thing is... This thing is practically unstoppable. Well, practically is an important word in that sentence. But I haven't run into too many NPCs that can handle it in a fight. No problem, Thantos. Sorry if it was obvious I haven't played in a few months. No, that's no problem at all. People have lives outside of this, I understand. There we go, a little extra cargo. We'll take this on over to the Thedidic system and see what kind of trouble we can get up to with it. Gear up. Alicors, it's that thing that happens out in the big blue room. I'll do you one better, Ghost Tracker. Who are friends? Yeah, Alicors, it's that big blue room. It's got a big glowing ball in it half the day. At least I've heard about it, theoretically. Like I said, I'm from Seattle. Oh, right, you're in the UK, okay. You win. You win the no sunlight contest. Like this outside I hear about? Yeah. A Paul Bettany voice pack would be excellent. Shoresh Agdashlu, and I'm hoping I'm pronouncing her name properly. She plays Christian Avasarala in The Expanse. That would be... Can you imagine having her for a computer voice? Swear like a sailor. Good grief, she can make a sailor blush. I wouldn't be allowed to have that voice pack. I make the rules. I can have whatever voice pack I want. Mods wouldn't be happy with you. But I am the hype.
You, Namekian, too strong. Explain now.
He fused with Kami so he could become stronger.
The f***'s a Kami?
Basically God.
But I'm still here.
Do you really believe your own hype that much?
I am the hype!
All over the internet for some Jarvis clips. They're all from the movie with background movie sounds. I'd suggest trying to find some Avengers video games. Or even some of the, well, shoot, the Iron Man game. I think Paul Bettany did the voice of Jarvis there, and you ought to be able to find the files isolated from any in-game soundtrack. Gear down.
Gear down and slowing.
Huh, nobody wanted my load of lepidolite. Go figure. Safety again, best buddy. That's it. Killing you both. Steam refund reason. Looking for clips, didn't want game. Yeah, let me know how that goes for you. Here we go. Yep, I'm gonna go kill John Connors. Gear up.
Gear up.
No, that's John Connor, Alicors. This is John Connors. He's like one name away in the phone book. I think Mr. Burns unleashed the robotic Richard Simmons on him once. Well, I guess his 34th century version of himself shouldn't have been such a jerk. Or something, I don't know. Oh, no, don't go putting me in there. My mods, ladies and gentlemen.
Incoming mission critical message.
Sometimes they take a little bit to get warmed up, but once they get on a roll... Alaka boomed himself. Nice. Ghost Tracker. Have you ever read, Nodwick? Are you familiar with Nodwick? Started off as a webcomic, and then it turned into a Dead Tree format comic, but kind of a D&D adventure. But the wizard in the party took a bunch of leftover wands that only had like 1 and 2 charges left, duct taped them together, and then tied them into Word of Power, Abracapocalypse. Had to turn away the federal Corvette I was after, just met me at the nav beacon. Oh, lovely. The T-1000 needs to go into the shop. He's looking a little droopy. But yeah, Nodwick, he's their henchman. He's the henchman, the torchbearer. He's been resurrected so many times that there was an entire story arc where Highlanders kept trying to kill him because they thought that they'd get the quickening from him. Just because he's got that much life energy rolling through him. A question for you, Moo, and chat. What's your favorite word? In the English language. That's not the English language. Yeah, my favorite word is in there. Orion, the Quickening, unfamiliar with Highlander. So the Highlander is a series about a bunch of immortals stalking each other throughout the world, cutting off each other's heads and gaining their power. And the last immortal gets some kind of great gift bestowed on them by some higher power. Baka is the best, I will agree. Which also makes me think of Martian successor Nadesco. One of the greatest anime series ever. Meow and I have been keeping up on Full Metal Panic, Invisible Victory. I have forgotten how much I love Full Metal Panic. Set 1-3.
Roger.
If anybody hasn't seen Full Metal Panic, that is a good series. It's about a mercenary, a former child soldier who is assigned to keep track of somebody in Japan who is... She's got a lot of black technology running around through her head. Can you push your Discovery scanner for a second? Sure. There you go, Alcors. Now let's go find this target.
Awaiting further instruction.
Crap, it's a cutter. Inform our target.
Hey guys, you remind me of some assholes I'm gonna kill!
Well, we're picking up a distress signal.
Oh yeah, Fumofu was hilarious. I loved him. Target power plant.
Lock target.
Come on.
Warning, hull breach attack. Taking internal damage. Warning, corrosion. Damage resistance leveled.
Balance. Set to 1.
Sure.
Cannot comply.
Outstanding.
Hippopotamus? It ends with an R and has a T in the middle. You know, remind me of a friend of mine. Who was trying to remember the name of a guy who played a cowboy on TV, and he wore a shirt and a hat. That was the best description he could give me for a guy that portrayed a cowboy. Tractor. But no, Full Metal Panic, like Thantos was saying, Fumofu is hilarious, and if you can find it, go give it a look. But yeah, so it's one of those fish out of water stories, where you got a mercenary trying to adjust to normal life. Actually, no, Orion, it was John Aston. Well, also that this badass merc, I mean, he's in the arcade, he's playing something like House of the Dead. He's playing House of the Dead, and his gun is emptied, and the game keeps saying, reload, reload, reload. And sweat just starts pouring down his face. He drops the gun, pulls his backup piece, and perforates the game cabinet. And when he's called on it, somebody says, "You're just supposed to point away from the screen and pull the trigger." And his reply is just a perfectly deadpan, "Do you have any idea how unsafe that is?" Somebody tampers with his locker in gym class, he blows up the locker. That is the internationally accepted way of dealing with some kind of tampered package. Oh, yes, sorry, he detonated the whole locker room with the bomb. Well, it wasn't a bomb, it was a controlled detonation. But yeah, he's hyper competent and at the same time hyper clueless. And I do love it so. Yeah, Ghost Tracker, this reminds me of, yeah, what was it, somebody asking, a word that starts with an F, ends with a K, and you scream it when you need help. Oh, duh, fire truck.
For thousands of years I lay dormant. Who has disturbed my...
Hey, best buddy!
Oh, it's you.
The Bibliophilus, thank you so much for that resub.
Too strong.
3 months.
He fused with Kami so we could become stronger.
The f***'s the Kami?
Basically God.
But I'm still here.
Do you really believe your own hype that much?
I am the hype.
Gear down.
Lowering gear.
And we're here. Nobody's gone screaming for cover. Perfect. And now, hell kablam, you need to sleep. John Connor was worth... He was worth quite a bit. Unfortunately, Alicorns, it is that time. Also because I gotta get back down to the front office and pick up the other half of the table. Anyway. Yeah, so I will be back, usual time, usual place, on Tuesday, unless I do some kind of weekend stream, which may be possible because I may be rendered immobilized, you know, with my, when my legs telescope up into my armpits after moving this damn thing. But, yeah, I'll be back. Enjoy your workout, yes. And Thantos, very deadly with that giant paper fan. I'm Mr. Moo, and you guys have been great. Always fun to talk, always fun to hang out. Always fun to just do silly, stupid things. Take care, fly safe. If you can't fly safe, fly dangerous. If you can't fly safe or fly dangerous, make sure you've got a dolly for moving furniture. That is something every person should have. Weekend stream, I will see what I can do. Oh, in the meantime, let's go see where everybody is here. Oopity doopty doo. Who's on? You know what? I'm going to throw you over Jive's way. Jive Turkey, who is currently playing Battletech right now. Go say hi to him. Ha ha ha. Send a few moves his way. It is a long weekend. I'll do what I can, Thantos. Take care, everybody, and see y'all again real soon.